Hello everybody, this is Marshall Burnham. I'm going to start putting out videos on how to do some of our projects that I like to teach. And the first project I'm going to do is going to be how to show you how to put on the texture glaze that we use. The texture glaze is a glaze that Paul and I make, and we really like to have it to use behind our applique product that we also make. So today that's what I'm going to do, because you got to know how to start your project. So this is what we're going to do. When we're doing our texture glaze, you use a sponge on a stick like this, or you can use a silk sponge that has a lot of good openings, so you have a lot of nice area that looks real textured as you pounce it on. You don't want one that's so tight that the sponge doesn't have much texture to it and that your sponging all just kind of looks kind of flat. That can make a big difference in the way the background of your piece looks. So when you're using either one of the sponges, you want to be sure and have them damp, have gotten them in the water, wrung them out really good, and so they're just damp so that the product sticks to it while you're using it. So now when we're going to apply our texture glaze, we're going to dip the sponge down into the glaze, and we're going to wipe off the edge just a little bit so it's not dripping. And now we're going to start sponging it. All you do is keep moving it up and down and pouncing it as you go. You don't ever want to slide and smooth it out, because you can definitely see that after it's been fired. So all you want to do is keep moving your sponge and keep it pounced and keep it going. So what we'll do with this is we're going to do 2 coats, but let it dry really good between coats, because you want to be sure and have all that product there nice and dry, so when you put the second coat on, you're just not picking it up. If it's still wet, your sponge just picks up the first color, and you're not going to have enough on your piece when you're all done, and it'll look starved, and it'll look really light and be wrong color actually. And if you're going to do a piece that has a line up against it or has creases in it that you need to do, you can also use a Deerfoot stippler. And that's what this brush is. I have a set of Deerfoot stipplers that I have Zim brushes make for me that we can use on anything that needs to have that extra little up against a line, up against a border. If you're doing it on an animal and you need to have it so that you can get up against the line, see how nice that is? It just pushes that paint right in there. But see what I'm doing? I'm always pouncing. So this is the beginning of one of the projects, and I'm going to continue with this project and show you some of the things that we can do that are really fun with over the top of the texture glaze. I hope you enjoy some of my videos, and I hope you'll check back again soon. Thank you.